What's up, guys? So I'm gonna show you a little trick for your armbar. So when you do an armbar from a mount, a lot of times the person is going to defend by grabbing their bicep and getting ready to defend. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you a way to basically preemptively break that grip or make it so that the grip isn't strong. So let's jump into the mount. So we're here in mount. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you a quick setup that you can use, and then we'll get right into the movement. So first off, the basic setup that is very easy, especially for white belts or just anytime really, is attacking the key lock. Now you might have multiple ways to do that, but a simple way is just to push the arm down. Now, a lot of times once that arm hits the mat, the person's gonna have to defend. There's several different ways they can do that, but one that's very common is if they just turn to try to grab their arm and bring it to their chest and then go back down to their back. Now what happens is when they turn, they're gonna have to compensate for the weight that you have on them. So as soon as you feel their hips getting ready to turn, so back here, as soon as you feel their hips turning, release the pressure, because what's gonna happen is as they're overcompensating for your weight and you're releasing at the same time, you'll get this nice turn. So we're here, again, in a good mount here, we start to work on pushing this arm down. I feel him turn, I lift this foot up and just release the pressure, which means he goes all the way here to the side. Now I'm gonna bring my leg right behind his back, my knees right behind the neck. This foot, this is an important detail. Once it's up here, I'm gonna slide this foot up into the armpit and get my weight off of it. What this is doing now is I'm actually sitting on John on my hips. I'm literally sitting on him. There's no weight on the mat there, it's on him. Okay, I'm much heavier this way. Now here's where the trick comes in. Obviously, if in a perfect world we grab the arm and we go around for this arm bar here and everything works perfectly, no problem. But what happens a lot of times is as we grab the arm, the person starts to defend, right? And now if I go for this arm bar here, just in spite of this, if I don't do anything to break up this defense here, if I go for this, he's easily gonna be able to push this leg off the head. So here's what we're gonna do. As soon as we hug the arm, I'm gonna so instead of pressing across the face, which is a very common way to go about this, I'm gonna slide this hand and we're gonna go over top of this hand here. And what I'm doing is I'm getting my hands, or my fingers rather, into his palm, so that even if he tries to close his hand and get a good grip on something, he can't, right? So if we get here, if John tries to grab his bicep, for instance, it's not gonna be a strong grip. I can easily push this off here. Okay, and because of that, he's not gonna be able to get a strong grip. I can pull the arm up here, and then we'll go around for the arm bar, okay? So again, here, we'll try to slide around in front of the face, and again, we always make sure that the leg is in front of the face before we sit back. Now, even if he grabs his fingers or whatever, he can't get a strong grip because of the fact that my hand is dug in here, and I can pull and break the grip, and then we slide back, thumb up. Let's look at it again. So again, here in the mount, again, I'm working, so he turns, I release that pressure, my chest is down, and tight. Now again, this foot is off the mat, I'm down low, I hug under the arm, and immediately, if I feel like he's reaching to grab his bicep, I'm gonna get my fingers into his palm and grab. So this way that grip can't be strong. He can't get a good grip with it. From here, we rock and put our weight primarily on this hip, step around, and sit back, and then we finish our arm bar just like normal. And again, if you look at this, I've got a figure 4 grip, similar to a Kimura. Sit back. One more little adjustment. If we get here, okay, and let's say that, I get to this position and I can't get past, like this hand is so tight up here by his head, I can't get past this thing. Let me show you one more trick here. So I'm gonna go under this arm and pull it just like this. And now when I sit back, I can get that leg in front of the face, okay? Because that can be a problem. So again, we set it up the same way. We're sitting on the person, we have the arm latched, he starts to defend. If I can't break this grip, or I can't get my hand into the grip that I just showed you previously, just take this hand, move through, cup it. So now I've got the arm, and I'm cupping the other arm. So this way he can't stop this leg from being in front of his face. Again, lean, swing the leg around, and right here. And then from here, we finish it off. All right, so kind of a close-up on the grips for you. So again, we've gotten in here again. This is such a key thing, guys. Getting off of this foot, not here and here. And for some of you guys that are out there that have like really stiff hips, you might find it's really hard to swing this leg around, right? By rocking and putting your weight on this hip, you can easily take this foot around with no problem, and at the same time, you're not releasing any pressure on this person. Now we hug the arm, again, quickly come down, and right behind the hand here, we're gonna slide our hand in, grabbing a hold right here. So you see where I'm grabbing? Just right into the palm and even into the fingers here, just getting a good grip on this. This is not illegal, I'm not grabbing the fingers here, I'm grabbing right in here on his hand. And now we've got this grip, okay? And now again, no matter how hard he tries, okay, like put your arm down for a second, John. If he tries to grab the sleeve here, right here, he can't get a good grip, guys. Very easy to break off, okay? And this makes it so much easier to get this arm. So again, he gets his grip all he wants to. Boom, I can easily step around and finish it out. So guys, if you are having trouble getting your arm bars because the person is either getting a grip of some sort and getting, sort of stopping it before it starts, try this out. And again, if you've got stiff hips, really focus on setting the weight on that hip. John, you're making a silly face, aren't you? Oh, you're not. Wow, that's the first. And then the other one. So, all right, guys, hope that helps.